A dramatic maritime incident unfolded in the Argentine port of Ushuaia on Tuesday, January 6, 2025, when violent winds caused one expedition cruise ship to break free from its moorings and collide with another vessel at the pier. According to local media outlet El Diario del Fin del Mundo, the accident was caused by severe weather conditions in the harbor. The incident involved two modern expedition vessels, the Viking Octantis, operated by Viking Expeditions, and the World Voyager, operated by Atlas Ocean Voyages. During the storm, the average sustained wind speed in Ushuaia was approximately 30 knots, with powerful gusts reaching 40 knots, about 74 kilometers per hour. These conditions were more than enough to overwhelm mooring systems, particularly for smaller expedition vessels with a higher wind profile. The incident began when the World Voyager broke loose after one of its mooring lines snapped under the pressure of the wind. Once the ship lost its secure connection to the pier, gusts threw it sideways. Video footage published by Ushuaia 24 Noticias shows the ship first crashing into the dock before drifting further and colliding with the Viking Octantis, which was securely moored nearby. The collision occurred between the expedition ships World Voyager and Viking Octantis. The Voyager broke away from its moorings during a heavy storm, hit the dock, and then collided with the other cruise liner. At the time, there were approximately 125 crew members on board the World Voyager. Despite their immediate efforts to regain control, the extreme wind conditions left them with no realistic way to completely prevent the collision. This event highlights a growing trend observed in the cruise industry in recent years. Stronger and more frequent storms have resulted in several major cruise ships breaking away from docks. Notable examples include the Norwegian Epic, Celebrity Edge, and MSC Seascape, all of which experienced similar breakaway incidents during bad weather in 2025. Damage and safety assessment. Fortunately, there were no reports of injuries among passengers or crew on either ship. Both vessels sustained minor damage, but crucially, no structural or safety-critical damage was found. The impact occurred significantly above the waterline, which greatly reduced the risk of flooding. The Viking Octantis suffered only minor damage to the aft rear railings on one of its exterior decks. The World Voyager sustained a crack in its bow section, but the damage did not breach the hull's watertight integrity, and no water ingress was reported. Following comprehensive inspections by port authorities and ship engineers, both vessels were deemed fully seaworthy. Remarkably, both ships departed Ushuaia later that same day, on the evening of January 6th, exactly on schedule. According to cruise tracking data, both vessels are currently sailing at their normal operating speeds of 13 to 16 knots. Viking Octantis. This purpose-built expedition ship, carrying up to 378 guests, has embarked on an 11-day Antarctic expedition. It is currently sailing south through the notorious Drake Passage, one of the most challenging maritime routes on Earth. Its itinerary includes the Antarctic Peninsula and Cape Horn, Chile, with a scheduled return to Ushuaia on January 17th. World Voyager. This vessel also continued its journey south through the Drake Passage as part of a 10-day expedition. Its scheduled stops include the South Shetland Islands and the Antarctic Peninsula. Despite the violent conditions that led to the collision, both ships are now safely continuing their planned Antarctic expeditions. This serves as an illustration of how modern expedition vessels are designed to withstand extreme environments, even when unforeseen events occur at the dock.